today.
Yeah, y también, and also we have Selmira, also a taxware system. Selmira, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias, Tony. ¿Tú cómo estás? Gracias por tenernos acá en este fabuloso evento.
Sí, sí. It's warm out here, up here in Salinas. We're near San Jose. Is it kind of warm down there? También,
Extremely, yes. Yeah, in the 90s today. It's supposed to cool off a little bit through the weekend, but then I think it's going to stay pretty high for a while.
Yeah, no, awesome. And one of the reasons we wanted to have you guys on is many of our members see you at the events, at Latino Tax Fest, and they kind of know you guys do tax software, but I thought, hey, let's have you on and explain like who you guys are, the company, and some other cool stuff going on. So we'll do it in English first con Catherine y luego hablamos en español con Selmira. Is that okay? Everything's good?
Sounds good.
Perfecto. So Catherine, yeah, tell us. I was reading your blog. So first of all, everybody, you may have seen our Facebook and social media today. We released a great blog by Catherine regarding basically top 5 ways to keep yourself essential on today's consumer. And what was the reason, Catherine, you felt like writing this blog? And obviously, you know, if you read the article, and I'll paste it in the comments of this Facebook Live for people to see it in case they haven't read it. But it seems like part of it is the ongoing crisis, the essential worker theme. But there's more to that, right? Because I know you went into how having the right tools and the right software is part of being essential. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Thank you. I come from a background of 26 years in the insurance industry. I'm a licensed insurance agent, and I have watched how independent insurance agents have struggled with keeping their market share as far as their clients and the technologies that are about online quotes and proposals and ability to purchase policies online, how that has been a real big challenge to the insurance industry. And I started here with Taxware Systems in 2017, and I've recently earned my CTEC to become a CRTP, and I realized that they have the similar challenges. One of the main differences, though, is typically the insurance companies like your Mercury Insurance that I'm familiar with, Safeco Insurance, those insurance companies, they use their marketing dollars and send those leads on to their independent insurance agents to be able to follow up on and sell the policies and benefit from. That's not the same for the tax industry. And I feel like it's important for tax professionals to understand that the disservice that they are receiving from their essentially, many of them, they're income tax software providers.
Yeah, because the software providers should be partners, right? Should be partnering up with
instead of competing.
Professionals instead of competing. That's interesting. So you also mentioned in the article that Taxware, you guys don't have any do-it-yourself software. It's
no, yeah. We have chosen specifically to stay loyal to the independent tax professional, and we know that they provide a quality service to the community that they live in, that they work in, and yeah, we believe that it's doing a disservice to them in taking their clients away, their options away.
That makes sense. And en español, Selmira, tú has ido a muchos de nuestros eventos, hablando con nuestros miembros. ¿Qué has visto cuando vas a Anaheim o Las Vegas que los miembros necesitan? ¿Qué tipo de herramientas necesita? O hablando un poquito de software, ¿piensas que muchos de ellos saben que compañías de software tienen también do-it-yourself? ¿O ellos nomás hacen su trabajo ya?
Algunas personas que tal vez están en la industria por mucho tiempo saben de esa otra parte del negocio en las compañías de software, pero los clientes, especialmente la gente que está empezando nueva en la industria, pienso que no tienen ese conocimiento tan profundo en cuanto a investigar que son realmente las mismas compañías que tienen otra competencia, por así decirlo, en cuanto a al DUI software. probablemente muy nuevos en eso.
Yeah, eso depende, ¿verdad? En las personas. Hay gente que apenas está empezando, hay gente que tiene experiencia en eso. Interesante.
Correcto, ya.
Now, for Catherine, I'm sure you are familiar with like the service bureau
Yeah.
industry, and they do, and I know from what I understand, what they do, they resell software. Do you guys, I haven't heard, I don't know if you guys do you guys work with service bureaus to resell software or?
We do actually. Yeah, we have a good number of, I call them multiple office groups, you know, people that
Yeah.
are managing multiple offices. Yeah, we do. And we're, you know, definitely interested in adding more, you know, but yes, we
Oh,
do.
yeah, yeah. And the reason I ask, because a lot of our members, and I'm sure Selmira has seen it also, where they're very entrepreneurial, right? So they have their tax clients, but they also they influence a lot of other tax professionals. So
Yeah.
and in Spanish, Selmira, has visto en nuestros eventos los service bureaus que llegan y quieren comprar y revender y todo eso?
Sí, hemos tenido pues la oportunidad de compartir la información con personas que ya están con otras compañías y que probablemente quieren hacer un cambio sustancial en su negocio para tener la oportunidad de tener más income o simplemente expandirse más en el área de los taxes. Y también hemos tenido la oportunidad de explicarle un poco más a las personas que están nuevas y que tal vez quieren desarrollar un poco su negocio, paulatinamente pues ir incrementando el número de oficinas y obviamente pues es una gran oportunidad cuando tú puedes controlar tu negocio y a la vez tener un mejor residual, un mejor income que te permite extender y hacer una inversión adicional en las oficinas posteriores que quieras iniciar, básicamente.
Oh, okay, perfecto, perfecto, cool. Going back to Catherine, you said you used to be in the insurance industry before. Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about your background? It looks like it's always been marketing, right? You've always been involved in marketing.
Well, yes and no, and it kind of leans to my blog article where I share a little bit about how I started in the marketing part. You know, I started working for an independent insurance agent. 27 years ago, and I was really, you know, doing front office stuff, and then I was able to be change into, you know, getting on my license and taking care of clients and selling some policies. But you know, soon after that, I had my first baby, and it was something that I knew that I wasn't going to go back to work full time. And my boss at that time realized that I had a knack for marketing. That, you know, back in that time, there was the yellow pages and a newspaper ad. You know, that was kind of as good as it got about the advertising mediums that you could use. And so I just kind of started little by little and studied a lot, grew a lot, learned a lot, and eventually was able to bring that knowledge and those skills, you know, here to Taxware.
Awesome, awesome. Y para Selmira, ¿qué tal usted? ¿Por cuántos años ha estado con Taxware?
Son 4 años que he estado disfrutando de trabajar en esta compañía y la verdad que ha sido una gran experiencia. Yo empecé en el campo de los taxes cuando estaba tomando mis clases generales y cuando tomé la clase de impuestos me gustó mucho y dije, bueno, esto combinado con mi experiencia que traigo en la parte de crédito y también en la parte de ventas, pues me llamó mucho la atención porque este es un trabajo que tiene una combinación bien especial, bien bonita. Hay una parte que tú haces ventas, otra parte que haces presupuestación, otra parte que haces ayudas en technical support y aprendes en el technical support y ayudas a los clientes. O esa parte me gusta mucho porque puedes interactuar en diferentes maneras, no solamente en la venta.
Yeah, no, perfecto, perfecto. Ya, aquí vengo un comentario. Dice, hola, Selmira. Veo que hay gente aquí ya la conoce, sí, porque fue el año pasado en Anaheim. Sí, creo que estuvieron ahí. Yo sé que siempre van.
Sí, sí estuvimos ahí.
Ahí el evento. Sí, eso este año estamos viendo. Se ve que los seminarios regionales no van a estar este año, pero el de grande, el de Las Vegas, estamos viendo en diciembre. para Las Vegas, pero queremos hacer más como webinars virtuales o seminarios virtuales, a ver si le gusta a la gente. Yo sé que hay gente que sí está adaptando, pero otra gente mejor le gusta en persona. Y también más que nuestra gente se ve como nuestra comunidad, les
Sí,
gusta mejor ir en persona.
Mhm.
Pero sí, a ver qué pasa con eso. Yeah, I was just saying, Catherine, that it looks like our community is very face to face,
Yeah.
even though so we're waiting to see if when it's safe to have the seminar.
estamos aprendiendo y esto es una nueva manera de poner viste, nuestra manera de expresar nuestro producto y todo lo que tenemos. Yo pienso que es una buena manera de que empecemos a disfrutar del aprendizaje en línea y de la comodidad de estar en casa o en la oficina y poder estar participando de eventos como este u otros que vendrán.
Yeah, así es, así es. And for Catherine, so tomorrow we have a webinar scheduled together, and
Mhm.
it's going to be about these top 5 ways of keeping yourself essential, and especially
Mhm.
as the consumer changes
Mhm.
from generation to generation. Is that what you're going to be covering during tomorrow's presentation? Could you give us a bit of a preview of that?
Yeah, so I'm really excited to share that information. I mean I have statistics and data to share and to to show, kind of what the challenges are aside from the coronavirus crisis. I
Mhm.
mean to me that's like the real crisis is that we're we as tax professionals are continuing to lose market share as far as the clients out there. And so I give 5 ways that we need to stay, 5 ways to be essential. And essential, yeah, that was a great word to use to play off of the things that are going on right now. But those, I think those 5 ways are only things that tax professionals can do to keep and retain and then also grow their business through referrals and through just good word of mouth and people having a desire to actually work with a person and not turn towards the technology online that is available to them.
Yeah, I know, and I'm reading here. So I'm sharing your article here. So these 2020 filing season stats. That's
Mhm.
this tax season, right?
Yeah,
So,
it was published May 15th, just a
yeah.
couple weeks ago.
Wow. So the first thing, as it's highlighted here. So well, let me back up a little bit. So first of all, the IRS processed it's down 15% what the IRS has been processing or
Hmm.
received, also down 9%, but that's just overall. July 15th got extended, but
Yeah.
the tax professionals down 18%. Is that
Mhm.
partially also because people are not able to go to a tax, or they weren't able to go to a tax
I
office?
think that that's part of it. I think a greater part of it is that people have I mean, like now that there's extended to July 15th, it's the urgency for them to get their taxes done, especially if they owe, is less. And so I think that those numbers by the end of this true season probably are going to adjust definitely. But the self-prepared still up 2.2%. I think that will probably even climb a little bit. But I believe the tax professional one's going to adjust and not be as high. But based on last year's statistics was already up 4.2%, and that was at end of season. So it's definitely something that's continuing to creep up and creep up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, definitely. And then I don't want to jump too ahead of your presentation because it's going to be great tomorrow. But I like the number 2 here,
Mm-hmm.
empathize,
Yeah.
empathy, and that resonates a lot with people, especially with everything that's happening
Mm-hmm.
nowadays. Whether this month, last month, and who knows what else is to come in this beginning of this decade here. We just started a new decade, but yeah, just to be able to
Yeah.
show your clients, hey, yes, I'm your advisor, I'm your tax professional, but I'm here with you also.
Yeah. I mean, that's critical with all of this coronavirus stuff. I mean, uh, tax professionals had 2 choices: one, to shrink back into their office or at their home and not talk to anybody, or they had the option to reach out, to show that they empathize, to give them information even if they didn't have all of the information. I mean, that was the same for all business owners across, I mean, everywhere. We didn't, everybody, information was changing daily. And so just needed to, give out as much communication as they could and empathize and not let the defensive, start up, but just really just empathize with people, just really know and let them know that you care.
Yes, yes. Y en español para Selmira. ¿Qué has visto tú, Selmira, sobre tus clientes que están enfrentando ahorita con el coronavirus? ¿Te han llamado, has hablado con ellos o qué te dicen?
Claro que sí, algunos están todavía un poquito no receptivos a estar afuera con los clientes porque pues obviamente todavía es una situación que no está resuelta, pero algunos de ellos simplemente con nuestro advice, nuestro consejo en cuanto al video que mandamos de cómo empezar a trabajar desde su casa, disfrutando de la comodidad de su casa, aún pueden estar recibiendo información de los clientes, enviando información para que sus clientes la firmen y continuar teniendo un servicio en el que las personas que necesiten ese servicio no se vean perjudicadas. Obviamente, pues ha bajado la cantidad de personas que requieren el servicio, pero pienso que también es una muy buena oportunidad para que ellos empiecen a probar medios como este y otros medios diferentes de comunicación con sus clientes y ya han estado hablando y nosotros aquí estado soportando las llamadas todo el tiempo para igual inducirlos a una nueva forma de trabajo y pues ayudarlos en lo que nosotros podemos, claro que sí.
Perfecto, perfecto. Thank you. So thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Selmira. So again, tomorrow, mañana, todos at 4 p.m. Pacific, which is 7 Eastern, we're going to have this great presentation. We're going to dive into the 5 ways to continue being essential to your clients, to the consumers out there as things are shifting. We're here as a team to help you. And when I say we, that's why I love bringing in partners and different people that we work with, because when you ask us something as an organization, we may have the answer, but better yet, we have a partner who has the answer. So together we could help you thrive. And
appreciate that.
So, yeah, so I'm gonna I'll add the link to the comments and look out for a text and an email from us. And if anything, give us a call, give Catherine, Selmira a call. Oh, what's the best way to get a hold of you guys? Do you have any? I could share something here. Actually, want me to share your website? I think that'd be good.
That'd be great. Yeah. Yep. Taxwaresystems.com is our website. The information on the phone number is right there at the top, 800-877-1065. You can learn more about us on our website. And otherwise, just give us a call. We're here. We answer our phone.
Yes, I have it here so you can see. And I can look up because there's a screen above me. So if I wonder, where are you looking? Yes, here you go. 800-877-1065. And
yeah, and you can see we even share right up there. We speak Spanish.
Se habla español.
Así es. Bienvenida a las llamadas, los emails. Aquí tenemos todas las opciones para poder darles el soporte que necesiten o la explicación que necesiten en cuanto a nuestro sistema y nuestro programa. Okay?
Perfect. Thank you very much. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Gracias.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Tony.
the time today.
Okay. Have a good day.
Have a great rest of